Welcome everybody to Gonzalez Science. Thank you for joining me, for being here, for seeing this great experiment that I'm going to show you today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I really love doing this, and I want to make sure that we get as much people as we can to subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet, go ahead and hit the notifications so you can be notified of when I update or upload videos or things like that in real time. So today's experiment involves robots. Now, who doesn't love a good robot? I do. I'm sure you do. So basically, I want to show you how to make a very simple robot. And the items that we're using are very simple. We are going to be using double-sided tape. We're also going to be using a toothbrush that I've cut off. Now, if you change the toothbrush, there will actually be different ways that the robot will go. But this is a very simple robot, and I want to show you everyday items that you probably already have access to, and you can make a robot. So typically these are called a Bristlebot. It's a very simple robot. So again, this is a toothbrush I've just cut off with pliers. I have a small battery as well, and then the next thing that I have here is this little guy right here. And I'll try to bring this up a little bit closer for you to see that. So check that out right there. Okay. Now all this is a cell phone when you're vibrator, right? So this is the vibrator inside of the cell phone. So when you get a text message or you're turning your phone to silent, this is what's actually making it work. So these are the things that you could buy like a bunch of these on eBay. So they're very cheap, and there's actually different stronger brands and kinds, so you can deal with that and if you want something stronger than what I'm creating. So here's what we do. We take the toothbrush. Here it is. Check it out. We take one piece of the double-sided tape. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to undo it right now for us very quickly here. And here we go. And then I'll get the other side, and it must be double-sided tape, by the way. So we're going to take the toothbrush. I'm going to firmly put it right here. Okay, right there. There we go. Check that out. Right there. And then I'm going to take the small vibrator, okay, from the cell phone, and I'm going to put it right on the top like that. So you can see right there, right on the top like that. Very easy to do. Now for the battery, the reason I didn't put the battery first is because I want one end to be on the double-sided tape to make that connection. Now typically when this doesn't work, it's because the wires are not making contact with the battery. So let's see if we can get this done on the first try. We'll see here. Okay, let me make some contact with the battery. There we go. Let's see if we can get this guy to work now. There we go. It's already started. So it's wonderful. So the reason I have another piece of tape too is because for the other end of the wire to connect to the battery, to the positive and negative side. So I'm just going to put it on there, and so you guys can actually see this wonderful. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. That is our own homemade. Let me take this in a little bit closer so you can see it. Check that out. Check that. Wow, check that out. That is beautiful. This is your own battery. Let me zoom in so you can just see a little bit closer. Now we can change this from going in circles depending on the weight of where that vibrator is. So you can see that that's the cell phone vibrator right there. If I reposition that, so there we go again. That's beautiful. Beautiful. And this will just keep going around. Project, a great experiment for you to do with robotics. It's a very simple robot. Again, you can get the toothbrush from anywhere. If you get different bristles, that will also change the dynamic of the robot. There's some that are longer, shorter, different toothbrush. I mean, this is just a cheap toothbrush from the 99-cent store, but there's other ones that you can get from Stater Brothers or other stores where they will change, or you could actually cut these with the scissors and you could change the direction and things that it goes. Now, it went in a circle because remember the weight was completely distributed on the front of the toothbrush. If we change the weight, naturally it would move in different directions. So that's something that you're gonna have to play with. That's something that you're gonna have to figure out. But this is a wonderful, beautiful toy. It's really simple. It's just a fun battery toy that anybody can make and anybody can play with. So again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the robots. I think the robot is really cool, and I'll let this robot go while we have a little conversation. So there's the robot while I'm talking. Hope I don't lose your attention. Now notice it's going straight there. So because I changed the weight of it and it's distributed a little bit different, so let me grab it again. There we go. So big shout outs again to Anna Karen for helping the channel. Another big shout out to Marcelo. Another big shout out to Isaac and to everybody that's helped on this. I appreciate you. I thank you for helping me. Thank you very much again. Diego, who's been helping out as well, delivering the mail and whatnot. So again, actually I want to show you one last thing. This was some fan art that was sent in recently. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Now, he didn't want to be identified, so that's okay. I appreciate this art. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Thank you again for that dinosaur. Beautiful art. Thanks again. Have a great weekend.